Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to get started. And if you want to check your other placements, please do. There may be another message there for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe as it grows my channel. It also helps me to bring these messages to others who may need it. All right, so let's get started. I wonder if you can hear the rain. It's so nice out. I love this weather, and it's dusk, which is my favorite time of day. So I'm just going to be shuffling off camera so I don't knock the tripod, which has been a thing. Definitely need a better system. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse. Okay, Spirit in the highest good. I'm going to shake out the energy a little from the last reading. What is going on with Taurus for the rest of April 2025? Excuse me. It's too many cards, but I feel like I want to take them. I'm going to take these here. The Chariot in reverse. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Let's see what else. Three of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Got that for pile one. Nine of Pentacles. Nine messages only. Messages in the light. No light alone. I just peeped the Sun and the Lovers. Ooh. I'm hearing reconciliation for some of you. We have Temperance on the back of the deck. Let's see. We have, don't mind these cards. They're pretty old, so they're kind of beat up. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and actually, I feel like pulling one more card. Might. I'll take this Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Let's see. One more message for Taurus. I almost wanted to say Aries. Maybe some of you have Aries placements, or you're dealing with an Aries. There's a significant Aries in your life, or you have a significant Aries placement. Speaking of that, we got fire. You have the Six of Wands. It almost feels like there's two cards here stuck in one, but I double checked. It's just the one. Some of these, like I said, they're pretty old, so bear with me. So Six of Wands, and I don't know why I feel pulled to keep going for your reading with the same deck. So I am going to pull like one or two more and see what else comes. But this is, I'm really liking this energy right now. This feels really good for you. It's too many cards, Spirit. Give me one or two cards. Ooh, that flew out. Okay, you know what? We got three. I'll take it with the Four of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so, and again, if you missed the intro, just forgive me. Like my voice is raspy. I'm getting through a flu, so thank you for being patient. Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Looking at the Devil in reverse, I'm looking at the Chariot in reverse, and I'm looking at the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Something that was halted in the past, or something may have been put on hold. I feel like it was for a reason. There was something else that needed to be worked on. This could have been like you needing to work on yourself, or work on another project or something that was more important. Now, this does feel more like a love reading, but take it how it resonates. You know, if this can relate to like a job project, something that you needed to put on hold, or it could even be like putting travel plans on hold in order to work on something else, or travel plans. I'm getting travel because we have the Chariot here, but doesn't necessarily mean to be travel. It could just be something that is not going forward or not moving forward, right? This Chariot is about forward movement, right? But something that was placed on hold was for a reason, so that you could work on something. Now, for example, if this is a love situation, perhaps things were not moving forward with somebody, whether in a commitment or a situationship or in general. or your love life just wasn't moving forward for whatever reason, because you needed to work on self-love here. Because we have the Two of Cups. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about working or hard work, and the Temperance card, which talks about patience. So something needed to be put on hold in order for you to work on something else. Now, if this is a love situation in regards to like an actual relationship not moving forward, again, like this could be like both of you needed time away to heal, or perhaps you needed time away to discover your own worth. Okay. I'm also hearing for some of you, if this was travel plans, let's say you were supposed to go somewhere and it didn't work out or it was stalled, it was because there was something else that you needed to pay attention to. Now, if you were supposed to meet somebody, let's say you're in a new connection, or somebody that you're interested in, or you have romantic interest in is at a distance, it could have been that perhaps this was stalled because there was something going on in that person's life, or there was something else in your life that needed more attention at the time. Let's see what else. For some of you, you may have Aries in your chart as well. I would recommend, if you do, like watching Aries as well, because it does feel like some of you may have been dealing with a hold on a connection or a breakup. It's slightly different. Like for some of you, this feels more like a hold, but for others of you, you may have actually like gone through a separation from somebody, a breakup, leaving someone behind. But this also feels like a glow up. Like you're really finding yourself, you're really discovering yourself, or you're getting to that point. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Wands. And I say that because like the Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about being in the spotlight. You could also have a platform, like you could be on social media, really popular in social media, or just really attractive and like well known. Or this could be somebody that you're dealing with as well, or both of you, okay? The Ace of Pentacles talks about a missed opportunity. So I'm going to look a little bit more into that, because we have the Hangman here and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I almost feel like somebody, and this doesn't feel like you, this feels like the other person, if you're asking or inquiring about a person, or if somebody's on your mind, somebody didn't act when they were supposed to, and now they see you glowing up, and they're sitting in this Five of Cups energy, right? Like just remorse, regret for not taking action. Okay. Hangman, just not moving. Again, we're at that stagnant energy, right? Like just not moving. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, this person, if you're asking about a person or inquiring about a person or thinking of someone, they could have had a family. They could have been in another relationship, or they could have been trying to get out of that, or they could have been just leaving. Or for some of you, you were married to this person, or in a very like long-term, serious, committed relationship with this person. For others of you, it almost feels as if this person maybe thought that they had more money, or showed you that they had more money than they actually did. So take what resonates. Perhaps they're putting on airs, or they may have lied about money. There's a message here about money that they weren't honest about. Okay. And you'll know if that message is for you, because I do feel like you discovered something about this, or there was a conversation or argument or fight about money. So that makes more sense with those who may have been married to this person, or are married but are thinking of separating. So I want to pull some advice cards. Oh, actually, no. I actually want to look at your situation in a little more depth. And then I'm going to pull some affirmation cards to see if we can get some more messages. Sometimes I get messages from the affirmation cards. I got a few messages from Aries. So let's see what comes up for you guys, Taurus. And you know what, Taurus? You guys are very patient as well. And I know that like Taurus normally do not leave a situation unless it's really necessary. You are very loyal. So in order for you to move on, something significant must have happened that shook you, that made you feel like it's time. But I do see you focusing on yourself. I see a lot of self-love. Now I'm just channeling. I see like if you resonate in the feminine energy more, it doesn't matter any gender. We both have masculine and feminine. I see like, more pampering, baths, just taking better care of yourself. Your skin, your hair, your appearance is prominent. I believe Taurus is ruled by Venus. I'm not quite sure, so if I'm wrong, sorry. But I think that they are. So if that's the case, then yeah, you're definitely tapping into that energy right now, that self-love, that pampering energy. What else coming out for Taurus for the rest of April? Spirit in the highest good. King of Swords, we have strength. And this is the Cosmic Tarot for anyone who wants to know. It was a gift from a friend. I love this deck. Oh, I don't know why. I heard Athena. Some of you might resonate with the Greek gods and goddesses. I'm also hearing Venetian. I'm channeling a lot for you guys. So if not, then the Roman gods. That's something that I'm hearing, gods and goddesses. You have the Two of Swords. Maybe you need to petition one of them. Athena is coming in strong. She kind of reminds me, she kind of looks like her, right? Like, see. Doesn't she? I don't know. I don't know what the Greek gods and goddesses look like. I only know from paintings, but yeah. And artwork, but yeah. Okay, so let's see what else. I'm going to print the Prince of Wands up here. No, you know what? I felt it here. I'm going to put it here. The Magician. The King of Pentacles. The King of Swords, Strength. The Two of Swords. The Prince of Wands. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician. Some of you are like transmuters. I know that sounds funny, but it seems like some of you are able to take a negative experience and use it as fuel to transform negative energy into positive energy. This is pretty beautiful. I'm actually seeing too, like, I'm really drawn to this key that I have here, this key sticker and this lock. I feel like you're unlocking something new, or you may even meet somebody new who's unlocking like the key to your heart. Oh, it's sweet. It's very specific. It feels really, really good. You guys, like if you've been stuck in a rut or really going through something in the past, I feel like you're getting out of it. Definitely. The Five of Pentacles talks about hardships. It talks about strife. It talks about being left out in the cold. When the Five of Pentacles is in reverse, it signifies getting out of that situation. I feel like you're going to be moving out of this situation into this Magician energy, perhaps. And in this deck in particular, if you look at this card, it's like his eyes are open and he can basically, it's like he sees into the future. That's what I really want to say. And it really makes me think that maybe you saw this coming, or you had a feeling, or there was like some hindsight in regards to this. Because I definitely feel like there's this sense of like clarity that has come forward, and kind of was just like, yep, I knew it. Like, well, now I have my answer. It's like this sense of like, I saw this coming, or I prepared myself because in case something like this happened. There's a sense of like hindsight. So you weren't completely like left in the cold here. You weren't completely in the dark. Specific examples. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be your story, but specific examples that come to mind are, if you were trying to leave a situation where you were tied up in a financial situation, like for example, if you're married to somebody and you guys shared bank accounts or finances, perhaps like you were squirreling away money because you felt like it was inevitable that you were going to need to leave at some point. Or you were just like really smart about something. Like you knew that something was coming to an end or something was going to change. And you were like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm covered. Another example could be, for some of you, might not be a romantic situation. This could even be living with a family member, a roommate, like just somebody that you were really close to, where there was some kind of financial responsibility. And now you're breaking free from that. So, for example, if you were living with your parents and let's say they had these like high expectations of you, or they were holding money over your head, or there was just some kind of financial burden or responsibility or something there that felt toxic. I am getting this toxic energy. If that's your situation, like, let's say like a parent was just like giving you money and then holding it over your head, or maybe feeling like you had no, like, oh, well, you have to rely on me, you have nowhere else to go, and making you feel like stuck, or thinking that they were making you feel stuck because you actually weren't. You were aware of this behavior. And if this is somebody that you grew up with for a long time or you knew really well, you knew how to protect yourself in this situation financially, or even could just be like you found another place and they weren't really expecting that, and they're seeing you glow up and they're like, what the hell? Because we look at this King of Pentacles and like, oh my gosh, look at the smile on his face. I mean, look at that cheese. Like he basically was like, haha, like he got the upper hand, and he's like counting his coins, he's counting his money. Like you were definitely very savvy when it comes to planning ahead, especially when it comes to money. Good for you. Good for you, Taurus. Protecting yourself, protecting your assets, right? And glowing up. Again, for some of you, there could be new love coming in. There could also be like a new friendship that's coming in that is going to feel like family or feel like home. And for others of you, you might just be getting a new place or a new apartment, or a new home. So if this isn't like a situation where you're out of yet, you will be. You will be by the end of April. So I am going to pull some messages here. These are just going to be affirmation cards, and we'll see what comes out for you, okay? And I'll just channel from the messages that I get. All right, and the highest good, any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the end of April? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have my life is a joyous adventure. Some of you might be traveling for the summer. Have fun with that. That might be something that you're planning that people didn't see coming. And I know you probably can't read this, so I'll read it for you. So it says, what are 2 things I will do to introduce more joy into my life this week? Maybe some of you are going on an adventure this week, or getting invited somewhere, or planning something this week as well. So it is Sunday by the time that I am filming this. You probably will be seeing this on Monday, so it'll still be the beginning of the week. We have I make a difference. Again, we're talking about this self-love, right? What is special about me? Why is the world better because of my presence in it? I feel like you're going to be like realizing your worth. You're also going to be starting to meet people and surrounding yourself with people who are going to lift you up. That feather makes me think of that game that we used to play like as teenagers, light as a feather. And you would like float. People, like your friends would like lift you up. So it makes me feel like, yeah, people are going to be lifting you up. Again, new friendships are going to be prominent. This could be even a friend that you might meet through work or travel. I have what it takes to reach my fullest potential. And there's a little flower in the corner here. So you're definitely blooming and growing. And that's what spring is for, right? What is my potential? How am I living up to it? We are heading into your season, Taurus. So this is your chance. Like the spotlight is on you. It could even be literally. This is your chance to like glow up, to get out there. I am able to calm my mind. Yeah, I do feel like you have really good self-care practices. Like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be pampering yourself. And it says here, what activities help me to maintain a sense of calm and peace? How do I incorporate these into my life more often? again, activities, adventure. I do feel like you're going to be going out a little more. Let's pull 2 more cards, and then we'll end the reading for you, Taurus. I just heard money's going to be looking good for you this month. I have power over my mind. Again, yeah, you guys are really strong. I almost feel like, you know how they say when you're in a relationship, like, they say specifically women, but it doesn't have to be. But, you know, for this reading, it doesn't have to be. But the example that I'm thinking of that I hear is that men have a harder time getting over relationships when they break up, whereas like women tend to move on a lot quicker because they were already grieving in the relationship. So I think that's pretty interesting. And we have here, what steps do I take to redirect my thoughts when they descend into negative territory? Some of you may actually be practicing like affirmations and so forth. I am fearless. Wow. I got skydiving. I just heard skydiving. And that might be something that you might be doing. And it's so funny. Like, I just got the example. I have a coworker who's going to be doing that for her birthday, and she's also a Taurus. So, and I just realized that she's a Taurus. I just like, it just clicked. So I think that that might be something. You guys are, we have adventure, we have activities. So you guys are going to be doing some pretty spontaneous, fun stuff. Maybe you really want to get out of your shell. Maybe you used to be homebodies, and especially in this relationship, and now you're feeling like really adventurous and you want to venture out. You may also be making a friend that is more like that and is going to make you want to kind of like say fuck it and like take a chance and like do the same thing. It says, what is my greatest fear? What small step can I take to overcome this fear? You're also doing like some shadow work, but not in a heavy way. You might be journaling or really like meditating and looking into your life. So Taurus, that's what I got for you. I hope that this message helped. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, as it helps to grow my channel. For any personal readings, you can look into the description box below as to how you can book a reading with me. And I also have other services, and I also sell products like handmade candles and other things, as well as specialized oils and everything for whatever your spiritual needs are. Thank you so much, Taurus. Have a great day. Bye.